Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, please check out our sponsor, seatgiant.ca. They have a great service. You get use the code SENSTALK to get discounts to Sanders tickets. It helps me out, it helps the channel out, and you get to go to a Sens game. So please go to seatgiant.ca and use the code SENSTALK to get discounts on your Sanders tickets. Now tonight the Sanders are playing against the Detroit Red Wings on Thursday Night Hockey in Canadian Armed Forces Appreciation Night. Over 3,000 soldiers were at tonight's game. And an interesting and very motivational story came out before this game. Mark Borowiecki, every game, invites a couple of a soldier and his family to a Sens game, every single game. And there was this interesting story where Isaac President, with Mark Borowiecki, he had a great connection with Mark Borowiecki and ended up giving his patch with his last name President and gave it to Mark Borowiecki. And Borowiecki, instead of just putting it on a shelf in his house or whatever and like forgetting about it, as you've probably seen it by now, under his pants, for hockey pants, is an extra layer for protection. He got the training staff to sew on Velcro, and he put the thing on with his president with the last name. And that was a very nice story. Shows the character that Mark Borowiecki has. It shows the appreciation that the Sanders have and Mark Borowiecki has for the Canadian Armed Forces, as we all need to support the Canadian Armed Forces. As well, November 11th, which is Remembrance Day, is coming up. So it's a great story, a heartwarming story, and a lot of great characters showing there from the Sanders, and of course Mark Borowiecki. It's a heartwarming story. As well, it was, obviously, like I just said, Armed Forces Night. Over 3,000 soldiers at tonight's game. It was a nice sight to see when the soldiers were singing "O Canada" and "Star Spangled Banner." The Canadian Armed Forces had duet or whatever performed the anthem, so it was very nice to see as well. One more thing: 22 scouts in attendance for tonight's game. That is a lot of scouts, and as Bruce Garrioch reported, there's clearly something brewing. Kyle Turris returned tonight's game after 3 games facing an illness. Is Kyle Turris going to be traded soon? That is a potential. Is Cody Ceci going to be traded? Dion Phaneuf, these players. There's definitely going to be a trade before Monday, according to Bruce Garrioch. The next game is against Vegas on Saturday. But something to keep an eye out. 22 scouts. Not usual 22 scouts at a game. Detroit versus Ottawa. Stay tuned on Twitter at SensTalk_ and everything. There might be a trade in the upcoming days for the Sanders. But let's get into the game recap. The Sanders played against the Detroit Red Wings in Ottawa on Armed Forces Appreciation Night. Let's get to the first period. Mark Stone gets the first goal of the game, his 8th of the year, assisted by Hoffman and Erik Karlsson. A little jab beats Jimmy Howard 5-hole. But 3 minutes into the first period, before this happened, Cody Ceci shot one from the point and went in. They waved it off after a lengthy review, as Zach Smith interfered with him. They did call back a goal against the Flyers, similar to this when the Sens played the Flyers. I disagreed. I thought that goal should have counted, not that goal, but I think this goal should have counted. Zach Smith, in my opinion, did not have enough interference to warrant a goal reversal, but they did reverse it. 0-0. Stone gets the goal. 1-0 Ottawa. They score first. To the second period we go. A beautiful pass from the boards. Burrows finds Phaneuf, who finds Stone. Burrows right into the middle, and he snipes it past Howard. 2-0 Ottawa. Burrows starts to play from the boards. He puck movement to Phaneuf, to Stone. Burrows tic-tac goal. 2-0 Ottawa. Burrows on the power play, his 2nd of the year. Go to the third period now with 4 minutes to go after a very weak tripping call against Dylan Larkin. And the Red Wings went back to the power play. Zach Smith in the box. Anthony Mantha tips one past Anderson, assisted by Green and Dylan Larkin, and the Red Wings are down 2-1. And all of a sudden, like usual, Sanders are having trouble closing out a game at home. Lots of pressure at the end, but Karlsson speeds away, finds Thompson, buries into empty net with 10 seconds to go. His 3rd of the year, assisted by Pyatt and Karlsson. And Ottawa defeats the Detroit Red Wings 3-1 after a brutal 8-3 loss a few nights ago. They get a win 3-1, a good redemption game. The Sanders improved to 6-2-5 on the season, good for 2nd in the Atlantic. Let's get to the team stats. Before that, let's get to the shots on goal. 12-11 Ottawa after the first period, 14-8 Ottawa after the second period, and 6-4 Red Wings after the third. Couple of power plays late, 30-25 final. Team stats, face-offs, Ottawa 46.8%, 29. Detroit 33, 53.2. Power plays, Ottawa and Detroit both went 1 for 2. And the hits were 24-17 in favor of Detroit. Shots 30-25 Ottawa. The third star of the game, Erik Karlsson, after being a -6 in the last few days ago against the Canadiens, he was at +2 with 2 assists, 2 penalty minutes, 26 minutes on the ice. The second star of the game and the SENS YouTube star of the night, Craig Anderson. When he needed to make the big save, he did. He kept the team in it. When the Red Wings had lots of pressure in the final couple of minutes, he's the SENS YouTube star of the night. 960 save percentage, 24 saves, 1 goal allowed on 25 shots, 24 saves. A big redemption game after a 600 save percentage. He comes back with a 960 save percentage and the win. He improves to 5-2-3 on the season. And the first star of the game, Mark Stone. Him and Karlsson are the superstars on this team. Mark Stone with a goal, assist, a +1 rating, 18-14 on the ice, and he is no doubt the most underrated player in the National Hockey League. Mark Stone is such an underrated player, and he needs to be talked about more, and he needs to get more respect, in my opinion. Around the league, there's some people, he's a good player, this and that. You need to talk about this guy. This guy is getting points every single game. He's a game changer. His defense is amazing. Stealing the puck. He is truly a game changer, and he is a superstar. The attendance from tonight's game was just over 14,700, with the final attendance 14,724, which was respectable for a Thursday night. Vegas, the Golden Knights on Saturday is practically sold out, so if you want to get tickets, most likely you have to head to cgiant.ca, use code SENSTALK, and you can get discounts on SENS tickets there. Right now the tickets are very expensive, so use that discount code, you'll get cheaper tickets, so it helps me out. Please check that out. Besides that, the next game for the Sens is Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time versus the Vegas Golden Knights. The first time the Sens will play Vegas, this one in Ottawa, so I'll see you then. Thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook, SensTalk, add in search circles on Google Plus SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SensTalkCentral.com. We update it every single day, so please check that out. And of course, click right here for the latest upload, right here for the season playlist, and right here to subscribe to us. Thank you all for watching. The Sounders get the W. They defeat the Red Wings 3-1. I'll see you Saturday evening when the Sounders take on the Vegas Golden Knights for the first time in franchise history. I'll see you then. Go Sens go.